Terrorism and migrants will flow into the UK if Britain chooses to isolate the Taliban, according to Pakistan's security advisor Dr. Moeed Yusuf. Speaking to Sky News on Sunday, the security advisor issued a stark warning to the West that there will be another 9/11 if Western countries decide to totally turn their backs on Afghanistan. He explained that by isolating the Taliban in the region through a process of total abandonment, migrants will flow into Western nations at unprecedented levels and terrorism will rocket. Dr. Yusuf warned the UK not to make that mistake again, which saw the country become a breeding ground for international terrorists. Dr. Moeed Yusuf said, "If there is no money in Afghanistan, if there is no governance, if ISIS, K and Al-Qaeda and others take root, what do you think will happen?" He warned how the potential migration crisis that will result in Afghanistan will not be constrained to the region. The security advisor stressed that migrants will flow, terrorism will flow, and that no country would wish that to happen. He added how the West should not make the mistake of decades gone by which saw Afghanistan isolated and become a hotbed of terror. Dr. Yusuf explained the dangers of abandonment which came about 1990s, there was a breakdown of law and order, there was a breakdown of security. There were international terrorists that took root, there was an economic crisis, there was a governance problem. And at the end of the day, there was 9/11. The advisor's comments come as Labour MP Dr. Kim Howells suggested the UK should financially support the Taliban. Speaking to LBC on Sunday, Dr. Howells suggested, "Quite frankly, I think we should be concentrating now on how we deal with the Taliban. On how we try and help people inside Afghanistan by other means. And one of them, of course, is finance." He said how the Taliban are going to need money in order to rebuild Afghanistan and suggested the UK should help with such an effort. Dr. Howells added financial support for the Taliban would also mean they can govern effectively. He went on to claim that as part of the UK's commitment to the Afghan people, financial support was important alongside forms of pressure placed on the Taliban to make sure the UK does not leave Afghanistan behind. He said, "If we don't put those kinds of pressure on them, then all this talk and rhetoric about people who have been left behind is just hot air." The Labour MP said there are levers to pull with the terror group but stressed it will take the United Nations and the international community in order to carry that out.